Hi. You can tell I'm tired today because I accidentally pinged Mapcrapper instead of Modstream ping. Just forget that ever happened. Okay. So we're going to be going back to scanning all of the res areas to see what we can find out. We know the first 7 are pretty much always the same. That's accurate. That's funny. Just gotta make sure we're being reasonable here. Because as we saw the other day, yesterday, there were some issues where certain expansions were getting moved around. That's fine. What am I missing then? Wait. Okay. So there are some that are changed. My worst fear is realized. Alright, did that one. Maybe I pulled a Brainiac, and I actually did update these, but I updated them only in here and not anywhere else. Or maybe it's only just that like 2 or 3 of them got swapped. I guess that's possible. Res areas work in mysterious ways. Wait, what is this? 14? All right, well. We can now fix this for the Zerg. We know they don't use 15, 16, 17, or 10. They also do not use 4, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Oh. Never mind. This is for Rect Sun, not Charlie. So this is indeed 3, 8, 23, 21, 19. So 19, 21, 23, 8. Cool. That wasn't too hard to fix. Hopefully this will be the last time I do this. And these guys again, 15, 16, 17. Four and 10. Looks like they didn't change at all, but it's good to be sure. Okay, they don't use NT. 10. And I think this is 21. And they don't use 2. What's up, Connor? Yeah, these guys seem accurate too. Oh, I think I already manually fixed those guys. But it's good to have the overall layouts done anyway. Because I didn't fix the layouts, I only fixed the... Oh, I still have to go in and fix the expansions after this manually, but that's okay, that's pretty easy. So this is the second, they do 11, 12, 13, and 5. Okay. Simple enough. They didn't seem affected. I know these guys were, though. I think these guys were. 22, 9, 24, and 14, and 6. So 24. So it's supposed to be 22. And then this is 14 is fine. Yeah. So those guys were pranked. I feel like I kind of feel the same way, honestly. What did you just go too hard at the gym? Yeah, I did a lot of lifting shit at work yesterday. So, I'm kind of in the same boat. It's going pretty well. It actually, like, obviously it takes time away from doing stuff like this and doing other things that I like to do, like if I wasn't working, I would probably have made the, I would have had enough time to finish, like, a video essay on Half-Life, or, you know, do some more work on the Wikidot, or make some more videos of other natures, like, castovers and stuff, maybe more map analysis videos for either CSGO or Brood War. So obviously, like, it takes time away from what I like to do, but I also recognize that, you know, it's a healthy balance. It contributes to a healthy balance where I'm working, like, physically active, right? That's good, and then also being able to, like, dedicate time where I know, like, I wouldn't spend 4 to 6 hours at a gym, generally speaking. I'd probably go there for an hour or two, and then I'd go home and relax. And admittedly, I'd go harder at the gym than I would be while I'm working. But the fact that it's like a longer period of time where I'm working 6 to 7 hours a day than what I would be doing at a gym or whatever, it's healthy for me because it means that I'm... Well, I find it useful because I can use that time to sort of let my mind rest, if that makes any sense, because I'm always thinking about shit. It's nice to have an excuse to not have to do that anymore. Well, I do a lot of stretching and stuff when I do go. And that adds up time-wise. To try to avoid feeling like I got hit by a truck the next day. Doesn't always work out, but... So this should be the last thing I have to fix with the AI, but I did notice that they didn't work out very where are they? These guys, the Gray Terran, did not work out very well when it came to being active on the map. Like, they were mostly just on the back end as soon as I grabbed the two allies. So, I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to see if I can improve their performance later. Okay. The fuck? 15. 17. Okay. Eight. Okay, yeah. That's the one that I had already fixed. Cool. Yeah, the backline turn is fucking insane. They're really good. That's how scary I want all of the AI that I write to be eventually. That being said, I would have mostly died to the Zerg, I think. Yeah, we're getting there, man. Not too much left to worry about. $19, $21, $23. Alright, so that was a big thing that I had to get done. One of the big 4 things that I wanted to get done today. Which means we have 3 left. But yeah, I was thinking of doing another cast over. Well, it wasn't that I'm thinking of doing another one, it's that I probably would have found time to look through all of the different things. Like videos or whatever. For one, I probably would have released more Brood War maps, and thus probably would have gotten videos from you and other people that I could then use as a cast over for the channel. So, but that was like assuming I wasn't working, obviously, and I am, so. That was just like, I was thinking down the line of like all the stuff that I could have done. But, It is what it is. I'm happy that I was able to still, all things considered, get all this work done. You know? I can feel good about that. Where are we at? Yeah, first I gotta get you some real content, but we'll see what happens. I'm hoping DF sends me the Outpost reverse ramp today while I'm streaming so I can implement that. Oh, yeah. I mean, I still make sure to get up every hour or so in the middle of these streams to stretch, so I'm not, like, completely becoming a ham planet, but there's definitely the consideration that, like, you know, I could be doing this a little bit more intelligently. You know, back when I was still doing, like, 14-hour streams or whatever, it's probably not the smartest thing to do. And now I don't have that luxury to make that bad decision in the first place. So, in a way, there's despite the fact that I technically have less choice now, in a way, it's like, oh, it's still better. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I think it's fine. All right, so I fixed those. Now, the other thing that I had to look at was the trigger-based stuff, comparing these deaths and such. So in this case, we're comparing Force 1 combat against well, we could do something like, oh, you know what I think it is? I'm pretty sure I just didn't import the script. I made the changes, but I didn't import it. If that's actually real, and that's why it's not working, well, welcome to my tism. I was also thinking about the music that I ended up picking for the background. Some of the sound effects, or not really sound effects, but it's like the instrumentation used there is a little too noisy. So either I gotta chop some of that stuff out, or I gotta find new tracks. But I don't know which one in particular, or maybe there's more than one, was causing the problem, so I guess I can pop in here and do that. I'm pretty sure that will fix the triggers. Obviously, I have to do a lot of editing text lines, so I guess I'll pop up in Firegraph to pick the strings for that. Yeah, do you like there was a few, I think it was Stormborn streams that were like, there was like a 10-hour and then a 12-hour the next day or something, and then there was that legendary 14-hour Nemesis Omega stream. It's like, what am I doing? That's like almost as much time as you are awake. So if I get, because I was still getting 8 hours of sleep back then, so that I was like, I went live at probably like 10 in the morning, and I stopped. It must have been midnight if I did that. And then I slept until 8 or 9 or something. Like that's just, I don't know what the fuck was going on there, man. That was an insane day. But like you say, it's probably a little nuts. All right, so pop open this. I don't remember if the Cyclops can attack air units. I think it can. What do I call them in the, oh, they're over here somewhere. Is it really just called an anti-air building? Okay. I wonder how I managed to fuck these up so much. I have to update the frameworks thing. Writing chicken this many times makes me hungry. Submissions are... Yeah, they're tomorrow the 3rd. However, I should start organizing the existing ones. Icor sent me his and Veek posted his, so I can get those up there. I think I'm almost done with this stuff, at least. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta grab my coins. All right, so iQuares and Veeks are up there. Zergo won first, and then after that, I have been itching to get back to working on Terran 01. OU. Well, that has never even been released, so we'll see what happens. Well, yeah. I just haven't felt the same drive to return to that map. I think the outline is fine. It was never really as detailed or as finalized as the other maps, and The AI in particular is, I know I have to rewrite the AI. And that's also one that's going to hinge on relics, which are not in the game yet. Whereas the first Zerg mission, besides Reaver Micro and some other like AI-related things, like all the tech we need for that map is already in the game. And the same is true for Terran 01 and I think for Terran 02 as well. But for Protoss 01, we have tech that's not even in the game yet, like the relics that we need, that are going to be present in that mission. So it's sort of the same reason why I stopped working on Zergo 2, is that I have a pretty functional layout. I'm happy with how the aesthetics came out from that map, and I think that the AI obviously needs to be rewritten, but is pretty strong. Like personality-wise, I think the layout works. But we don't have aberrants added to the game yet, and until we do, it doesn't make much sense to work on that. So in that sense, I'll probably be focusing my efforts on Terran 01, Terran 02, and Zergo 1. After those 3 maps are done, Terran 03 needs the pathfinding rewrite so we can have installations that you can't put air units in and can't fire, like attack through. So those 2 things need to be done for that map. Aberrants need to be done for the Zerg map, and relics and aberrants need to be done for the Protoss map. So at that point, we're on a standstill until we get more tech, at which point then I'll return based on whatever tech has been added to the game. That's assuming that we have a fine way to go about the, I don't know, it's gonna be a little rough, I feel like. So we'll have to wait and see. But at the same time, I'm mostly going to be focusing on Inconsummate anyway in this month. I'm going to try to, I'm going to ship an update to Zergo 1 because I said I was supposed to do that on February. So I'm going to do that like by the end of this week. And Stormborn will be updated like hopefully midway through next week. And then the rest of my attention can be on Inconsummate. But eventually I'll also pivot back to Terran 01 and Terran 02 to update those maps and get them up there somewhere. Hey, what are those things that you put on your car? They're like gold trim on the wheels or something. I think it goes on the hubcaps. It's like Pimp My Ride stuff. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Spoilers, that's what they're called. Wow, that was a good one. All right, so we have ourselves here some nice strings. I guess up next we gotta mess around with this music. Yeah, it was this track right here, I'm pretty sure, that was throwing me off. Yeah, the other ones aren't as noticeable. So I just have to find a replacement. I don't remember where the... Oh, it was like Moment or something, yeah. Monument. This is a big one, though. Okay. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a... It's going to be a bigger track, but... I probably should have saved the original sound files for these in case I could get away with an upsampled one. It would have been a more difficult thing to do, obviously, but... I think then we increased it by like 2 or 3 or something. Compare this to this. Oh no. Looks like this is right. Save that. Cool. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, I gotta be honest. Alright. Bing. Oh, yeah, there's this. Yeah. All right. Time to BRB. So, BRB. Alright, we're back. I realized I left you guys out without any music, sorry. Pranked. Put that back on. Alright. So I just remembered I actually have to write tooltips for the new upgrades. So we'll do that real quick. I'm pretty sure it requires the leg stretcher. Yeah, why can't you play as Map? Oh, the file name is too long. Well, you can try going into the, here, what I'll do is I'll see if I can play it. I'm pretty sure it'll do the same thing to me. He probably renamed it at the last second and had it named something else before then. So what you can do is you can find the map file and just rename it to Shroud of Adun or something like that. I'm glad I saw that. That's great. Yeah, so if you rename it, it works. So it seems anyway. Was there another one? I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's the Oxel one. What's up? So what's been going on, my man? My hey man? So up next is changing portraits, and then I should have some time to do some icons as well. Or import some icons, I should say. Maybe I can add some more sound effects to the game, and unfortunately, since I feel like such shit today, that's probably going to be all we can do. We'll see. The morning is still young. I'm checking for hotkey conflicts. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I didn't edit some of the other stuff. WDVB. Oh. I guess I can make that X. RFD, TC, GEW. Okay. Should be good there. Oh, nice. Welcome back. I posted the submissions that I was sent so far. Your map is too long. File name is too long. Yeah, I only posted it within the last... Unless you just updated it, I only posted it recently. Like in the last hour or so. Yeah. So that's the most recent version then, what I've uploaded.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Check out my DF. Why do I even have these clips? Hold on, I gotta normalize this down to like 15% or something. Wait, where's my desktop? Ah! What the fuck? Oh, it's up there. Oh, I guess I never added the, PB. I don't know about that one. What else do we got here? Oh, that's a good one. That's going in. can use that one. Alright, so this is where I go into the sound library, find my misc critters. Alright, here we go. Bing, bing, bong. Perfect. An excellent combination. Ye diddly. Wow. We've done that. Now I gotta grab some portraits. I don't even remember what I was going to use the Africanized Scout for. No, it's because your file is too long. He posted in Mapcrap, in the Mapcrap channel. You renamed it to Full Toilet Shroud of a Dune or something and didn't test it after that. It's too long. If he renames the file itself, it'll work fine. Or you can post an update. Oh, I do need to find one for the civilian, though. And I need to set the... Alright, Ultralisks, if you re-download the map, you should be okay. Just delete the old one. Or yeah, you could just rename it yourself. I told them that like an hour and a half ago, though, so... You, me. Imagine that being a file name. You, me. It was, I think it was probably like the ruins where you can grab artifacts from them. I don't think I have access to attack at relative. Game removes the map gets this. It should. Map name extender would be nice, but if it's a lot of work, then it doesn't need to happen.
Come on, you Napoleon complex having mongoloid! Pick up! Hello! Get over here right now, Wow, Chuck, I really need your help. I have a serious problem and I can't handle it alone.
Hello?
Chuck!
Oh, hey, Ahmed. I thought you were an Indian tech support guy.
Shut up! I have a huge problem. My friends are fucked. Look at this.
Save me, Ahmed! In Soviet Russia, Retson save you!
I have taken your friends to use in my campaign that is 100% original and not a parrotist. I am not retard. Goodbye.
Who was that retard?
I don't know. He looks like every other clown clone I've ever seen. But I need your help. I can't take on 4AI alone. I mean, what do I look like? A scout portrait?
DK on that one, man. So when do we start?
That's up for the player to decide. But the sooner we do, the less maps Rekton has to appear as Kerrigan's cuckin.
Kerrigan's Chuck? I'm not infested.
Chuck up! Let's go!
What you need,
Let's
Chief?
find those retards and light them up!
Ahmed, the script says they're called clownies?
Yeah, it's pronounced retards.
Oh,
It's burning
Got
time,
any chicken?
nigga!
what you need, Chief?
Good to go, sir.
What a disaster. What's up, Alexander? Oh, I should probably set that icon to
What you
something
need,
else.
Chief?
Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to try to get the icons imported.
SCV, good to go, sir. Can I read you?
Need some mickin'?
Can I read you? SCV, good to go, sir.
I'm black from break.
And sanity.
SCV, good to go, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Give me chicken.
Orders, Captain.
Got any chicken?
SCV, good to go, sir.
That man sounds so mentally unstable. Oh yeah? Is it gonna be the same sort of thing that you were working on a while ago? I remember you sent me some lines of dialogue that you wanted some feedback on. Like a couple months back.
SCV, good to go, sir. Can I read you? Roger that. Right away, sir. Roger that. Orders received. SCV, good to go, sir.
Commander?
Daddy, you're black.
Commander?
What you need, Chief? That's hot. Ignition!
SCV, good to go, sir.
Where we going? Let's roast him.
I've just fixed the
That's hot.
expansion stuff.
Ignition! That's hot.
SCV, good to go, sir.
Oh, okay.
Orders? Let's roast him. That's hot.
What's up?
SCV, good to go, sir.
Go ahead, boss. Let's roast him.
Orders, Captain.
Yeah, that's fine.
SCV, good to go, sir.
You know I'm always
Orders
down for
received.
that.
Need some mickin'?
Orders, Captain. SCV, good to go, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Right away, sir.
What's up?
Give me chicken. No whites allowed.
Can I read you? Right
Not
away,
enough
sir.
minerals.
Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Commander?
Give me chicken.
SCV, good to go, sir.
SC Veek.
Job finished.
IMO.
Reporting for duty.
Hi, Black.
Where we headed?
Orders, Captain.
Give me
Right away,
chicken.
sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
I'm Black from Bright.
Base is under attack.
These must be the clownies you were talking about.
Put them out of their misery. Put their whole faction out to pasture. We gotta get my friends back.
And we're walking.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Got any chicken?
Orders.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Give me chicken.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Not enough
Right away,
minerals.
sir.
What's up?
Got any chicken?
Not these guys.
We have the power of the agents of the fathers of TOD. You will probably not win.
Did you write that one yourself?
Yes.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Roger that. I can't build there. Orders received.
That fucking bunker is so dumb.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Not
SCV good
enough
to go,
minerals.
sir. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Where we going? That's hot.
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty. Right away,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
What you need, Chief?
Job finished. Job finished. I read you. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Job finished. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Not enough
Orders,
minerals.
Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Was it?
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
I'll take
SCV
a
good to
closer
go,
look.
sir. SCV good to go, sir. Job finished. Good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you. Job finished. I can't build there. Job finished.
Give me
I
chicken.
read you. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir. I
Your
read you.
forces are under attack.
Daddy, you're what?
Add-on
Watermelon
ready.
sounds twinkling. Hi, Black Dad. Your watermelon sounds twinkling.
Roger that. SCV good to go,
Your
sir.
ride is here.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under
I read
attack.
you.
Red with teeth. Red with teeth. Red with 3.
Listen here, buckos. This is gonna hurt me a lot more than it's gonna burn you.
Reporting for duty.
Windows down.
SCV good to go, sir. Outstanding. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. Roger
Your
that.
forces are under
Reporting for
attack.
duty.
Long trip. You are a.
Right away, sir.
Windows down.
Job finished. SCV
Got
good to
any
go, sir.
chicken?
Complete.
Kill things.
I read you. Affirmative. I can't build. Orders received. Affirmative. Roger that. I read you. I read you. Orders received. Roger that. Job finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Got any chicken?
Reporting for duty. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. Job finished. Right away, sir. Orders received. Roger that.
Orders.
some nigga. It's burning time, nigga.
SCP good to go, sir.
And we're
I
walking.
read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. I can't build there.
Daddy, you're black.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. SCP good to go, sir.
Still waiting.
Orders, Captain.
Add-on
Job
complete.
right away, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Daddy, you're
I
black.
read you. Affirmative.
And we're
Roger
walking.
that. SCP good to go, sir.
Ready? I'm thinking. Oh, sure.
Soviet Russia, mind control you.
You actually? Quick, kill his node before he figures out how to attack.
Orders received. I can't build there. Affirmative.
Commander? It's burning time, nigga. Sweet. Another adventure. Commander?
Roger that. Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Come on
Reporting for
already.
duty. Job's finished.
I'm thinking. I was just gonna
Yes,
suggest
sir.
that.
Affirmative. Orders received.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir. Job's finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Your forces are
Orders
under
received.
attack.
SCP good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Can't build it. Something's
I'm
in the
thinking.
way. Reporting for
I'm
duty.
thinking.
Reporting for duty.
Ready? Oh, sure. And we're walking.
Hey, man. Wow. Wow.
I read you.
Why is my life like this?
Orders
And we're
received.
walking.
Why have I done this to myself?
Roger that. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Orders received. I can't build
Hey,
it.
Black
Something's in
Dad.
the way.
Your
I read
forces
you.
are under attack.
Still waiting. I was just gonna suggest that.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
Still waiting.
Orders, Captain. I can't build there. Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Hey, man.
Black from break. Kill things.
Come on already. And we're walking. Ready? Oh, sure.
Wow.
And we're walking.
I read you.
Your
And we're
forces are
walking.
under attack.
Ready?
Job's finished.
Upgrade
You
complete.
think?
Man, I hope I play better for this when I'm
I was
actually playing
just
this map.
gonna suggest that.
For real.
Still waiting.
Job's finished.
Oh, sure.
You may check in.
And we're walking. I was just gonna suggest that. Oh, sure.
Base is under attack.
Daddy, you're black.
And we're walking. And we're walking.
Good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Still waiting.
Upgrade
Ready?
complete.
And we're walking. I was just gonna
Your
suggest
forces
that.
are under attack.
You think? I was just gonna suggest that. Ready? And we're walking. And we're walking. I was just gonna suggest that. Still waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Here? Zerg? Here?
A black from break.
Your forces are under attack.
Still waiting.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Your forces are under attack.
Hey, man.
You may check in.
Zerg? Here?
Run.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
You may check it.
Your forces are under attack.
Zerg, here?
Job finished. Job finished.
I'm black from break.
Insufficient forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
You may check it.
Holy shit.
Daddy, you're black. The watermelon sense is tingling.
Affirmative. Roger that. Affirmative.
Your forces are under
We're
attack.
walking. Wait, sir.
I'm black
And
from
we're
break.
walking.
Hey, black
Amen.
man.
Still waiting.
I'm just trying to kill the frauds,
And
man.
we're walking.
Additional supply depots required.
Job finished. Job
Your
finished.
forces are under attack.
Come on already.
Amen.
Additional supply
You may
depots
check in.
required.
Amen. Amen.
Your forces are under attack.
And we're walking.
Bob 1. Heresy.
Those are my middle names.
And
Your forces are under
Amen.
I can't build there.
Still waiting. You think?
Job
attack.
finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Ready? Come on already.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Upgrade. Your forces are under attack.
Amen.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You may check in.
Roger
You
that.
may check
Additional
in.
supply depots required.
You may check in.
Your forces are under attack.
your ride is here, sir.
You may check
We're
in.
walking. I'm
You
thinking.
may check in.
Your forces are
Still
under
waiting.
attack.
Zerg, here?
Just kill it.
Upgrade complete.
Daddy, you're black.
Your ride is here.
And we're
Your
walking.
forces are under attack.
Getting a good angle.
Come on
I thought there was a
already.
detector in my base, but it's just the inverted, whatever you'd call
Your
that.
forces are under attack.
You may check in. Kill things.
Upgrade.
Comsat.
Run, why it's so loud.
Your forces are under attack.
Run, yes, I'm done yet. KFC, the watermelon sense is tingling. Why it's so loud. The watermelon sense is tingling.
Base is under attack.
SCP good to go, sir.
Your forces
Still
are under
waiting.
attack.
And we're walking. I was just gonna suggest that.
Right away, sir. I read you.
Base is under attack.
I read you. Right away,
You
sir.
may check in.
Amen. Amen.
Getting annihilated. Wow, I didn't even think I played too badly this time around, but I'm definitely dead. It looks like fixing the AI locations made them a bit more lethal. Or maybe it was, I just... I also probably shouldn't have attacked the frauds, since they were the only thing holding back these mongoloids.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, when Hunter says end, it is a pretty good bit. I like that a lot. It's like he's like his voice is hoarse or something. You know what I mean? Like he's really upset. All right, let me fix the whack frag. Let's engage first rocket. You said it was inverted? I don't think it is. That's the first line, so.
Fred. Whack.
Oh, it is. That's just my fault for not following the script, but we'll just change it now. What else? So I noticed that we still were not getting the dialogue event for... We got the dialogue event for attacking... Rectsun, but not the one for attacking... this guy. He is player 5, which is 4 in this. And we definitely attack... Like, we didn't get the dialogue event for attacking Charlie, and we didn't get the, like, Charlie's forces or Charlie's men, either. Like... There's supposed to be... Oh. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So the problem with that was that I didn't actually... I had made the trigger, but I didn't... I deleted it or something yesterday. I forgot about that. So this is... Zerg Munchling, at zone Charlie, IG Munchling, whoever that is. Oh, it's further down because I imported it later. And then we have... And this is Chuck at anywhere. I don't remember what line specifically, so...
And we're walking! Wait, how did we even hear that? Any particular reason?
Yeah, so that's Chuck 03. Of course. Number 3. So this is Chuck 4. I assume that's like the second Ahmed line.
Yeah,
Oh, 4.
they must be.
Yeah. Cool. It might not have been yeah, if only you could tilt the bunker that way. Yeah, it might not have been Reaver Micro as much as it is instantly destroyed by Reaver with another player. Pretty good. So that's that. I still didn't hear anything when we manually attacked what's it called? Like, I didn't see or hear anything for...
Where are we headed? Let's find those retards and light.
Attacking Charlie specifically,
Let's
so I'll
roast
find
him.
him.
That's hot. Melt that Mickey.
Hi, Black Dad.
Commander? I hope you'll respawn. Another Any particular reason these Zerglings are so damn fat? They must be Charlies. Let's find those mic nodes and make them look like my father. Affirmative.
Okay, so both of those seem to work. Though I don't know why it's not... maybe it was just... Who knows what it actually was. Alright, so that fixed itself. I think the only other stuff was like icons, but I don't know. I think it's probably fine the way it is. All right. Well, I think that will do us in. I know it's a short stream today, but I am wiped. DF, if you end up getting me that ramp, I'll throw that in there. But otherwise, my map is done. So I'll wait until I get confirmation about the ramp before I post it, because if I do get the ramp, then I would obviously like to put that in there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to make it or not. But that's awesome. Much appreciated. At this point, I just need to like put that in there, make a blend for snow, and put it over here and here. I think there's like one other snow area. Yeah, over here. And then we're good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing everybody else's submissions, and also to actually be done with working on this map, since it was indeed a labor of an entire month. On a map that's not really going anywhere. It's not like it's the first map of a campaign or something. It's just TISM. But it was a really good learning experience. I learned a lot about writing AI, and I think now I'm in a place where I can create some pretty strong AI, especially since we had some cool tools developed like add build that lets me manually, like, we developed some techniques like the attack scaling with the number of production structures, and then there was a command attack add relative that was added by iQuare that I don't even know if I have access to right now, but the point of it is to give the scripters the ability to just algorithmically like detect the number of production structures and multiply that by whatever you put in for the attack add. So you could do like attack add relative, to marine, and then also like configure it with barracks, I think would be the other one. So it's like attack add relative to marine barracks. And so for every barracks that player owns, they'll add 2 marines to it. So it's actually super useful. It basically automates a lot of the issues that we were having before. Of course, we may still end up using Q to sidestep some of the other issues. But like to sidestep the training issues and priority issues, we may still need to use Q, so we may still need to have some weird multi-threaded shit, but it's still way better than having to basically I mean, maybe we could get a command that would be like Q relative or something. That way we wouldn't... We could just have one block as opposed to it being like an insane... just what it is now, where it's a multi-threaded mess. So hopefully that can happen. Otherwise, yeah, I feel really, really excited to work on stuff like Hydra, Stormborn, and especially in Consummate. I think in general, every AI I write from now on, be it a Mapcrap or otherwise, it's going to be much better, much better. And I'm also leveling up in terms of level design a little bit, where I'm starting to see what players really do want when it comes to, like, not necessarily what they want purely, but it's also like players have certain expectations that they'll be able to put their production structures in a whole block in certain areas. Now, obviously, if maps are more cramped than to allow that, like all of the original and Consummate missions, for example, it's not the end of the world, but there's room for improvement insofar as I can allow that sort of thing to happen. So I'm hoping that I'm able to have some sort of balance where, yes, some maps or some areas of maps are very cramped and you have to, consider your base layout very carefully. But if possible, I would like it so that I would like to build it up so that we have a whole host of opportunities where, like, players who value a lot of production space can go and take areas that have a lot of open build space, and that can be like almost a resource unto itself, an area of the map that has a lot of control or provides a lot of value if you do control it. Stuff like that, I think I'm starting to consider a bit more deliberately or consciously, like, as opposed to it just being something that was always lingering in the subconscious but never really actualized. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I am gonna chill out before I have to go to work today, and then I will be back tomorrow with some more content. We'll play the Mapcrap submissions first, and then I'll do a Hydra dev stream. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any Let's Play type thing on Wednesday, where I would normally have time for it. But I still have to review the Alliance, and I still have to do the channel map for this month. So that'll probably be what I do on Tuesday and Wednesday, is like catch up on those things and get some more CSGO videos out there as well. And maybe I'll have time for a podcast instead of a Let's Play thing on Wednesday, depending on Mesk's availability. We'll see what happens. Dogs. Bye.